Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my version of Victoria's Secret makeup. I use Baby Aquaphor since I have very dry and sensitive skin. Then I use Milk Makeup Primer, the best primer ever. Since I've been introduced to this primer, I haven't used any other primer, especially because I have sensitive skin, so I can't just use whichever primer. But it's simply just the best. Babes, I will say this is a pretty pricey primer, about $30, but it's totally worth it. You have to try it. So first, with this eyebrow look, I'm going to use the NYX brow pencil in the color dark brown. I used to use a pomade and eyebrow pencil for my eyebrows, but I simply think this is the most easiest and most effective way to get some natural eyebrows. If you know me, you know I love all things Fenty, so I'm using the Hydration Foundation, and I'm also going to use Morphe and Urban Decay setting sprays. Two different setting sprays make my makeup look great. So there I am using the Morphe, and then I'm just going to let everything air dry before I blend everything out. I'm going in with my Sephora makeup foundation brush. I cannot tell you guys what shade this is. For my type of skin, I tend to tan easily in the summer, and then my skin gets extremely light in the winter, so I don't really have a set foundation. My foundation pretty much switches just like my skin, but I'm just going to put everything all over my face and under my jaw and on my forehead. Going in here with the Fenty contour stick, and I'm just putting it all on the places that I want to have a shadow, so the sides of my cheeks, my nose, upper forehead, and I'm just blending everything out with one of my favorite brushes. I feel like it's subtle and it's not too harsh on my skin. I think I purchased this brush on Amazon. I'm not quite sure what the name is, but if I find it, I'll link it down below. I'm gonna go in with an e.l.f. concealer. This one is matte. Even though my skin is dry, I use the matte because the hydrating concealer doesn't show up the best, and the hydrating concealers have more yellow undertones, and I am a warm undertone. After using the e.l.f. concealer, I blend everything out with a concealer brush, and this is a brush that I got from the same set as the contour brush on Amazon. If I find it, I'll link it down below in the description. Now, blending is essential with concealer. You don't want there to be any patches, so I'm making sure to go in with a beauty blender and blending everything out so it's a smooth finish. I think the trick here is just using concealer in the area that you feel you need it the most. So I need concealer coverage mostly under my eyes because I have eye bags under there, and most times I need it a bit around my mouth area because my mouth area sometimes tends to get a little bit darker. So now I'm adding another concealer, which is a lighter shade, so it can highlight my under eye bags, chin, and some corners around my mouth. Again, I'm going in with the concealer brush and I'm blending everything out so it can look smooth, and afterwards I'm going to use my beauty blender to smooth everything out. I feel like the two different shades of concealer makes it have a seamless transition on your face, and there's no harsh undertones. I think it's really important, girls, that when you are blending out your concealer, you look up and not down, because under your eyes, those are the places where creasing happens the most. Obviously, we're human, so our skin is going to crease under makeup, but I feel like it's a trick that makes the process a lot easier. Here I have the Maybelline and the translucent powders. I'm going to use the setting powder first under my eyes and pretty much essentially around my entire face where I put the concealer. And then after I do that, I'm going to go in with the translucent powder. The whole point in putting on the setting powder first is so that when the makeup is set, it has a airbrush look, not a look where the powder is harsh and it seems like it's truly your own skin. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer and just bronze up my face a bit so I don't look like a ghost. Now I'm going to be putting some bronzer on my upper eyelids, and I think that this gives a more smoky look and it doesn't make everything look one tone. I'm also putting a bit on my nose bridge. Afterwards, I'm getting this highlighter palette my mom bought me and I'm putting it in the inner corners of my eyes. This is going to help brighten the center of my face, and as you can see from the left and right, there's a clear difference from the highlighter. I am using a brush to outline my lips and using a nudish brownish color. Afterwards, I'm using the NYX Pink Lip Gloss to make my look more soft. Again, this is a Victoria's Secret makeup look, so everything has to look a bit soft and also still sexy. Afterwards, this is how I'm looking. I am really liking the look. As you can tell, the makeup is starting to come together. I'm now finally using the Urban Decay setting spray to close everything in, and after that it's time for lashes. I always add mascara to my original lashes first, so once I put the glue on in my lash strips, they look seamlessly like my own. I love to put the glue on my eyelid first and then also on the eyelash, and then I glue everything together. For me, that holds the most rather than just putting it on the strip. One of the last things I'm going to do is go in my under eyes with the brown NYX pencil, and here everything is. Hope you guys like this tutorial. I was really happy to make this video, and I think I got pretty much what I was going for. Let me know if you have any tips or anything that would make this more beautiful. Bye!